Welcome, everybody. Thank you for taking the time tonight to be on this New Earth webinar. All of you are in rare territory indeed. This is a unique time for this company and a unique time in your business. Really grateful for all of you that took time out of your day to be part of the live event. My personal opinion, live event is always better than the recorded event, right? Um, it's just the way it is. Sometimes you got to be in the right place at the right time and with the right people, and you're primed to grow. So thank you for taking the time out of your day, no matter where you are, to participate. We actually have people from all over the country, from one coast to the next, actually probably in all four corners of those coasts, that are participating on this webinar tonight. You are in very good territory indeed, because a lot of folks are wanting to find out about New Earth. They're wanting to find out about the products. They're wanting to find out about the business opportunity. And after tonight's call, they are going to be wanting to know more about our culture. Tonight's call is extremely powerful. Uh, I don't know that I don't know a lot of companies that really are as focused on the topic really of tonight's call. So I'm really excited to get to it and to introduce the concept of the call tonight. I want to bring on our CEO and founder. I want him to tell you about this culture that we're trying to build here at New Earth and why it should matter to everybody that is looking at us. Bilal, can you hear me on the call tonight?
Yes, I can, Kevin. Thank you very much. We are super excited about this call, specifically tonight. We're in day 5 of our pre-launch, and we're very excited about everything that's moving forward. And day 7 of our pre-launch, and how everything is moving forward in a very profound and powerful way. It's truly exciting that we have the opportunity to create such a beautiful impact and powerful impact that's long-lasting, that's a sustainable legacy that's beyond ourselves. And our foundation of our company really sits on 3 powerful pillars: live, give, and grow. Live, as many of you know, is actually where our products reside, and it's kind of more than just our products. It's life itself. It's food, it's nutrition, it's almost our physical ability and our physical state. And give is definitely our centerpiece. Give is where our heart is the ability to create an impact in people's lives, to do good in this world, to be a force of good. And that's what's really exciting and empowering for us, that we're able to leave a legacy through our gift platform. And of course, grow. Grow is our opportunity, but it's more than just our opportunity. It's about our personal growth. It's about our personal development. It's about reaching our own potential and achieving our dreams and our aspirations that we set out for ourselves, and achieving those goals that we have set out for ourselves. So we're very excited and fortunate to be able to be part of an opportunity, to be part of an enterprise, to be part of a community that believes so strongly in natural earth products that are based on Earth's first foods, and empowering and nourishing and impacting people's lives, and being bigger than ourselves, and of course growing and reaching our aspirations and achieving our goals. So we're very excited that you have taken time out and are really investing in yourselves to be part of this community of doers, this community of entrepreneurs, this exemplar of the free enterprise system, and which is the basis of the foundation that we create for ourselves. And so we're very excited. We're very grateful that you've taken the time to be here, and you're investing in learning about how you can take hold of and achieve freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it, and to leave a legacy for your own families and for your generations with this New Earth opportunity. We're grateful that you're part of this journey, and we are super excited and just pumped that on how things are moving along so far. It's really been great and exciting.
Thank you, Bilal. Thank you very much, and thank you for the platform that you have really put in place. A lot of people are taking advantage of the unique opportunity to do something and to be part of a community that does more. Now, over the last couple of nights, a lot of you have filled up lots of paper, and tonight will not be any different. But let's review for a second, if we can. We've talked about a lot of great products, significant products with product categories that have just a ton of depth. We talked about essentials, everybody, every day. These are things that should be in your daily diet that for most people simply aren't. That product will deliver an awful lot of results to just about anybody that is taking it. We talked about a performance line in Edge, which I know has captured the interest of so many people nationwide. And especially when you can say things like CrossFitters are using it and using it in a big way. We have a lot of accounts of people really stepping up their workout program. But more importantly, we have counts of people that are not major athletes, not all that cycling and biking and doing all these, the weekend warrior thing, people that are just trying to work out and get into a workout regimen. They're having success with it. We talked about Thrive and how your systems of your body need the proper nutrition to be able to function over long periods of time, things you can do to intervene on their behalf. And of course, we talked about Wild, products that you simply cannot find. You can't go to the grocery store and find these products, put them in a basket and walk out. And at least not in this country, and you'd have to travel through a couple of countries to try and pull that one off. And that is just an amazing product as well. So some really unique products that I think all of us know by now that we can truly get behind. For some of you on this call, what I'm about to say won't make any sense because I'm going to take you back to the 1980s. In the 1980s, there was a very popular song, and it started with this. It started with, "What do you want to do with your life?" Now, unfortunately, in that particular song, the answer was, "I want to rock." Well, what does it look like now? How has society transformed? What are we about this many decades later? Is it still that sort of self-aggrandizement, self-promotion of "I want to rock, it's all about me"? I don't think that it is. I think society has moved on, and we've been able to see a little bit down the road and the impact that kind of thinking has had on other people. So I want to invite you to look at what is possible as we introduce our last product line family tonight. And to make that introduction into these products, I want to bring Anna Gabriel Mann back onto the call to talk about something that is deeply personal to her, but as well to everyone that is involved with this company.
Hi, Kevin. Thank you so much. Give is our fifth and final sub-brand. It is the centerpiece of our three pillars of live, give, and grow. And it is no accident that it's at the center. This is a program that is near and dear to my heart and to the hearts of many. This is a real opportunity for people to be able to do good in the world and actually feel the sense of giving back, being able to provide for hungry children across the country and across the world, and make a difference, and also make that a key component of their business. Give is your opportunity to be a philanthropist and an entrepreneur all in one. It is based on a partnership at this time with Feeding America here in the United States, and it really addresses feeding and nourishing hungry children in America, and addressing that need through a breakfast meal pack called the Square Meal. And the Square Meal is, just an incredibly great full day's vitamins and nutrients for children in a single meal. And what it is it's a breakfast pack. It's a delicious oatmeal, raisins, cinnamon, granola. It's mixed with coconut milk so that it will not be an allergen for children with milk allergies. And it's a delicious meal. It's designed to go out to breakfast programs and also to backpack programs across the country so that hungry children across America have a meal. It could be breakfast, it could be dinner. You never know when kids are hungry which meal it might be filling in, but it is a meal. And what's really exciting about it as well is that our developer, our president, when he put his team of people together to create this product, they decided to make it mix with cold water so that actually if you were to find a 2 or a 3-year-old who pulled it out of a box and nobody was making dinner, that they could actually just add water, stir it up, and have a full meal. And it has not only the full array of vitamins added for children every day, but it also has our microalgae in it, which is very nutrient dense. Everyone on the corporate team at New Earth and all of the consultants, we've all eaten it, we've all tried it, and we were all very excited because it's delicious. And we were like, wow, I'm going to order that for my kids. What's exciting about it is there's many facets. Number one, this goes out through Food Feeding America to food banks across America. That means it goes to 2,000 food banks all over the country. One of the things that most people really don't understand about hunger in America, because we are living in a fast food nation with a lot of obesity, but the truth is 50 million Americans experience hunger every day. And in our United States, 17 million children go to bed hungry every single night. And so this is not only a program where you can feed children every single month, but this program commissions through our compensation plan. So you and your team can add meals for children to your auto ship or to your auto delivery program where you're getting products shipped to your house. You're also getting some meals that are shipped to children, and you can add it in and you're commissioned on it. Your teams are commissioned on it, and it's a commissionable program within our company. I believe personally that this will be a centerpiece of who New Earth is and how we're identified. Not only are we a giving community, we're a culture of entrepreneurs who give back. We're a culture of entrepreneurs who care. The second meal or food source that we have in the Give program is called the BG Bar. For those of you who heard our broadcast on the Essentials line, the BG Bar is a delicious whole food, all nutrition bar that is created out of greens, grasses, sprouted grasses and grains. It has barley malt as a sweetener. It's delicious. It has no fillers, no GMO, no additives, no soy. It is a delicious bar with some almonds in it, and very, very tasty. We have a friend who has multiple children, and he says that every time he had the privilege of trying the bars this winter, and he said every time he would pull them out of the cupboard, they would practically wrestle each other to the floor of the kitchen to get their hands on the bars. So they're pretty popular and pretty delicious. And again, whole food nutrition for children. So these bars will serve a different kind of function along with the breakfast packs, which are individual breakfast packs. The bars can go into backpack programs. And for those of you that don't know what's happening across the land, is lots and lots of teachers and very well-meaning, caring adults that understand that a lot of children in their classrooms are hungry and may eat breakfast at school, may eat lunch at school, but frequently don't eat dinner at home, or possibly go home to a house with not enough food on weekends. They get sent home on Friday nights with a backpack. And the teachers and the staff put a lot of energy and a lot of care into making sure there's food and good things for those children to have over the weekend. Because, as you can see, the statistics are broad, and a lot of children really are struggling with hunger. These are programs where the BG bars, the breakfast packs will be included, and New Earth has every intention of not only growing this program, but potentially adding additional food sources and additional products to this program to fill it out and really give it meaning, both here in the United States and abroad. New Earth has a very strong corporate agenda around giving. They are an amazing company. They actually give back to projects in the Philippines, in Guatemala, in India. and in many other spots around the world, in addition to offering relief during, disaster relief and all kinds of support to children and to families across the globe. So this is a very key part of who New Earth is. We're very, very excited. We think it's going to grow like crazy. We know already there are people who have already signed up for pre-launch who are telling us that this is their mission, that they're going to feed children, they're going to do great things through this program. Last but not least, I want you to know this, that if you and your team live in a specific area of the United States and you want to ship meal packs directly to your community to donate directly to your food bank in your local area, that's also possible. So if 50 or 100 distributors in Oklahoma, that's a little shout out there, want to bring meal packs into Oklahoma, then they can deliver them direct to their food banks, knowing that they're making a difference in the community right in front of them. And so that's also a very exciting part of this program. Now, we call it being a philanthropreneur because you get to be a philanthropist and an entrepreneur all at once. And it is truly exciting to know that you're making a difference with New Earth products like this that are not only going to fulfill the needs, but in the words of Bilal, I like to say, forgive me for that, I like to say that when I asked Bilal about this program when it was first in design, I said, so you want to feed children around the world? And without missing a beat, Bilal said, no, we don't want to just feed them. We want to nourish them. And that just like sent me out of that boardroom on high, because that is a mission really worth wrapping around. We're not just going to feed children around the world. We're going to bring in the highest quality nourishment from nature and bring it to them. So that's the story with Give, Kevin. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much. And I can tell that it is a really powerful component for you. It's funny because you look at those products and you hear algae and grasses and all these things. I'm telling you, kids love it. They absolutely love it. And they don't need to know what's in it. They just need to know that it's good for them and that it really solves a major, major problem in the United States. And we'll be growing that as well. But I wanted to bring our CEO and founder Bilal back onto the call really quick because this is something also very near and dear to his heart. Bilal, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Thank you, Kevin, for bringing me back. And thank you, Anna, for really laying the foundation of that program so powerfully. I just wanted to say a couple things to add on to what Anna already introduced about Give. And it's about creating an impact in people's lives. And when we talked about nourishing children, especially school-going young children, if we're able to take care of them from a nourishment standpoint, just for a moment, think of the impact that you can do for not only them at that specific moment, but the impact you can do in terms of how they perform in school, how they perform in sports, what kind of potential lives they might have as they grow up, what opportunities may open up for them because they're able to be nourished and well taken care of from a hunger standpoint at an early age for the rest of their lives, and the impact that they can do for their communities and their families beyond that. So that's something that's very, very near and dear to all of our hearts. And I really love, Anna and John and Kevin and everybody in the corporate team and even the consultant group that we had, because this was more than just an opportunity or a role function. This was near and dear, and this was a mission for all of us. And we're very, very grateful that we have this opportunity to create an impact through our gift program, and we're very proud of it. And we look forward to growing it and impacting as many people's lives as we can, one individual, one child at a time.
Thank you, Bilal. And think of it this way, folks. There are a lot of people that would say no, out of hand, to network marketing. They don't need to hear any other words. They just need to hear that one. How many people do you think this program changes their thinking? When they know that they can impact someone's life, that they can feed children across the United States, everything changes. all doors are open when they know they can have that kind of impact. Really important. It is definitely part of who we are. It's a part of our culture and always will be. So thank you, Bilal. Thank you, Anna, for introducing that powerful part of who we are. Now, let's talk a little bit more about a tool that was just unveiled today. And I'm really excited about this. But to talk more about it, I want to bring Rob Hawthorne back onto the call to cover it. Rob, can you hear me okay?
Yes, Kevin, can you hear me?
I can hear you wonderfully. So what's the good news? What's the tool that people can look forward to using today?
Well, the good news is if you go onto your New Earth website, your Team New Earth website, you'll notice that it is now responsive. What that means is that not only will it work on every computer screen, but it's also going to work on everything you see listed here, from iPads to Android devices to tablets, even Nintendo. It's basically responsive, so no matter what device that you or a prospect goes to, when they visit your website, the website is going to show up beautifully for them to go through the website, watch the videos, and enroll as a new associate.
Yeah, and it's really important. I love it when you have computers, what, sixth or seventh on the list. That's pretty funny because a lot of people have devices from all over the place. If you have something from Amazon, whatever version it might be, if it does internet connectivity, it'll work. If you have a Nook, if you're one of the folks that's still out there that has that, yep, still works. Um, really important because it means you have an opportunity to start the conversation and tell the story quickly, easily, simply, right in front of you, usually with one of the 6 devices that a lot of people are carrying, right, Rob?
Right, exactly. And during a pre-launch, which is the phase that we're in right now, it's all about exposure. It's all about getting your website in front of as many people as possible. So now, officially, as in about an hour ago, you would now have the ability to expose your website to as many people as possible. So it's not just their computer, it's all of the devices. So when you give someone your website address, it doesn't matter. More than likely, they have their phone with them or some other device that they're going to be able to go onto your website right then and there.
The other thing we want to remind folks about, Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, the New Earth mobile app. So if you have not already downloaded this, please do so. It's www.newearthco.com. And this is such a great way to keep track of what's going on in your business. So during a pre-launch, we're obviously sharing our website with as many people as possible when people are enrolling, and you want to know what's going on. And we, of course, don't keep our computers with us in our back pockets, but more than likely, you have your cell phone with you wherever you go. So if you have an iPhone or an Android phone, you can download the New Earth app by going to this website, newearthco.com, and you'll be able to view your organization. You'll be able to see who have you enrolled that got their first 3. You'll even see their profile photos if people enrolled there or uploaded their photo. So it's just a great app. I know all of us, and I've talked to many other people that are really active in building their business or pre-building their business right now during their pre-launch. They're logging into their app multiple times a day to really see exactly what's going on in the business. But one of the features that I love about the app is that you can scroll down and find someone that you've personally enrolled, click on their name, or tap on their name rather with your finger, and you'll have instant access to be able to call them, send them an email, or send them a text message. So you literally have your entire business in your hands no matter where you are. And that's really powerful, especially being that we're in pre-launch. You really want to stay on top of your business. So speaking of pre-launch, let's talk about this for a second, because right now you have quite an opportunity in your hands. I mean, Bilal and Anna did an incredible job talking about the GIVE program. And that's almost a business by itself. There's a lot of opportunities there for you to reach out and feed hungry children. And it's a program that is really getting a lot of attention out there. So tonight you now have another product to lead with for people that may be interested in getting involved on that side. But also you have all of the other product lines and, of course, the business opportunity. So right now you're in pre-launch. That means that you enrolled, or you can enroll if you're listening in and someone invited you on this call, you can enroll to become a New Earth associate at no cost. And this gives you the opportunity for a number of things. Number one, it gives you an opportunity to get to know us, get to know the products, get to know the company, get to know the ingredients, get to know the stories, watch the videos. That also gives you access to a ton of marketing materials. So when you log into your back office, click on the Marketing Tools tab, and you'll see just how many marketing materials that we have. There are a lot. In fact, there are hundreds of marketing materials that you can use to market on your blog, your website, or in social media. So you receive a lot for really nothing. There's absolutely no investment at all during the pre-launch period. So what do? Well, during a pre-launch, you want to refer as many people as possible to your New Earth replicated website. Because right now, we are just professional sharers. We just want to share our website with as many people as possible on a daily basis. And you want to continue to do that every single day during the pre-launch, because remember, this event will only happen once. So between today and August 31st, you have an opportunity to pre-build a business of like-minded people who are also interested in the products, or also interested in the giving line, or also interested in the business opportunity, or potentially they're interested in the products as customers. You want to continue to share every single day and teach people how to do the same, to get their website in front of others, to share it on social media, via email, when they're talking to people. Now that the website is responsive, it's going to make it so much easier to share your website. You could talk to someone that's standing in line at Starbucks or at Target or wherever you may be and say, you know, you may be interested in are you interested in a new opportunity, or do you keep your income opportunities open, or whatever you use to start the conversation. They can pull out their phone, go to your website right then and there, and see your New Earth website. And finally, use the tools. There are a lot of tools to help you pre-build your business today. You have the app. You have the hundreds of messages or the images and text messages and the videos that you can use to start sharing the New Earth opportunity. And there's giving videos, there's giving images, there's giving texts that have already been written that you can start posting on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or any other website that you belong to right now. So continue to use the tools. Use this every day. Remember, even though the pre-launch is a very short period of time, it's something that's really, to make it work, you got to take action on it every single day. And it takes a little bit of effort to continue to do that, and it's something you're just going to continue to push forward on. I know, Kevin, you might have a good analogy to explain just exactly what that effort is like to become successful in a pre-launch and really pre-build a successful business here.
Yeah, absolutely I do, and I want to share that with you folks now. So I have to thank Jim Collins for this in the book Good to Great. Good to Great, I recommend it to everybody. It's a phenomenal book, but let's talk about how that applies in your business at this time in a pre-launch with New Earth, okay? How many of you know what a flywheel is? You've heard of a flywheel for your car. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about early century flywheel. Flywheels are massive, extremely heavy pieces of equipment. And they're made that way with intent. They are supposed to be heavy because of what they do. So when you get a flywheel moving, it tends to stay in motion, right? An object like that is very difficult to slow down once it is going, but it also takes work to get it going. So let's suppose, looking at this flywheel that we have in front of us right here, that your job was to push it by hand. So you begin to push, and you're pushing with all your might, and it moves an inch. And then you begin to sweat, and you continue to push with all your might, and it moves 3 inches. But you just keep pushing, same amount of effort, everything you've got. You get 10 inches. Finally, you get 1 full rotation. But you continue with the exact same amount of effort and push. And then you have 2 rotations, and then 4. and then 8, and then 16, 32, 64, 128. It continues, and it starts to take over, and you keep pushing. But with the same amount of effort, you continue to get increasing results. And this behemoth continues to lurch forward. And then you reach a point that it is breakthrough, where the amount of energy that you are putting in is not near the amount of energy that you are getting out. And in fact, it will continue to go by itself for quite some time. Now, none of us are at that stage yet because, like we said, we're in a pre-launch. But what fights you on a flywheel, what fights you at the beginning, the sheer weight of it, is what pays off at the end. Now it's on your side because it carries itself. The momentum is unstoppable. Good luck on putting the stick in the spokes of that flywheel. It's not going to stop. It's going to continue lurching forward, and you want it to. That's how you want to build your business right now. Stay focused, stay pushing, daily, persistent, hard activity. It's not like driving a Ferrari. That is not what a pre-launch is like. In a Ferrari, it's easy push, easy go. They also have to be in the shop like twice a month, and it takes a lot of money to maintain it. No, this is a very simple old school procedure. Stay at it, stay on top of it, keep pushing. And with that same amount of effort applied on a daily basis, if it's a legitimate amount of effort, this has the opportunity to pay you back for generations to come. It's simply an issue of, will you put in the work to get that first inch? Really, really important concept. I would challenge all of you to challenge yourselves to take advantage of this. Here we are on day 7, and tomorrow's going to be day 8. Time will not stop and wait for you, but if you continue to push forward, time will be on your side once we hit September 1st and go into momentum. I'm grateful for all of you taking the time to be on this call tonight. Those of you that are new, please take a moment to get back to the person who referred you to be on this call. Get in touch with them. Let them know your intentions. Let them know where you want to go with this business. After all, it's free, and you have the chance to build something extraordinary and really see if this model works for you. Everyone else, if you've already enrolled, make sure you get into your back office, get your system ready to go, and get active, get building. Do it today. Thank you, everybody. We will talk to you again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. See you then.